Electric vehicles, this is the current currency of the season. Everyone wants to look at electric vehicles, some fires notwithstanding. Again, as an industry doyen, what do you see is the future of electric vehicles in India?
No, electric vehicles will certainly come to India. But it's going to take longer coming to India than it will take in many of the other Western countries. And there are many reasons for that. If you look at the purpose of electric vehicles, primarily to bring about carbon neutrality, the current situation doesn't help much by using electric vehicles. 75% of the power which is used from the grid is coal-fired power. So you're burning coal, generating electricity, and using that electricity to run cars. And if you look at the actual numbers of emission, you will find that a Toyota hybrid car today is cleaner than an electric car in Indian circumstances. That's one factor overall. If you look at the cost of an electric car today, with today's technology on batteries, because that is the major cost,
yes, sir.
The cost is anything from 50 to 70% higher than a petrol car. Now, as I said, 70% of the car market in India today are small cars. People who are buying cars which are costing up to, let's say, 6 lakhs or so, 6, 7 lakhs at best. Now, those people are people who are what I would term the Bharat market for the car sector, where value for money is very, very important and where their ability to put down large amounts of money just doesn't exist. For these people, an electric car today is unaffordable. We've seen in the last 3 years that when the prices of cars went up because of the conversion from Euro 4 or Bharat 4 to Bharat 6, there has been a 28% drop in the sale of cars in this segment because they couldn't buy these cars. The sale of second-hand cars has gone up because they had no option but to buy this. Not only that, the sale of two-wheelers has plummeted in these 3 years because two-wheelers also converted to Euro 6. And that cost increase made even the buyers of two-wheelers defer their buying decisions because they didn't have the money to buy a new two-wheeler. So that factor is going to remain. It's not going to change in a hurry. The third factor is infrastructure. A large part of these people who buy the small cars, they don't have any place to park their cars. They don't have a garage. They don't have a driveway even where they can park a car and put in a charging station. They have to park right somewhere. Now, what is the infrastructure which is going to be built and when will it be built for these people to find it convenient to charge their cars? So that's the third factor. Additionally, we have to take into account that India has many alternative ways of achieving the same purpose of reducing the carbon footprint and reducing the imprint of oil. Amongst these, we have CNG. And we've seen in the last few years, the demand for CNG cars is absolutely shooting much faster than SUVs, by the way.
Absolutely.
The CNG requirement has gone up very sharply. Hybrids are very much there, and as I said, they are cleaner. And the most interesting thing, which I think should come in the next few years, especially because I think the Prime Minister and the government are very keen on it, and I personally think is an enormous potential lying unused in India, which is of biogas. We have the largest cattle population. We have a huge amount of agricultural waste. We don't use it for generating the kind of gas which is possible. And that's the next technology which I think we should be pushing. So with all of these technologies there, I think electric cars will find it very hard to compete with all of them.
Okay.